You are now listening to another episode of Liz and WTF Shit Show. No, Defective Reality Radio. It's JP's birthday, so just listen up. if I can get this right.
You start us off now, Kings. Happy birthday, okay?
Don't fall.
Happy birthday to you.
Is he bouncing on the ball and singing happy birthday to JP?
Yay!
I'm glad I started this live fucking show right as you started singing that.
Anytime somebody sings happy birthday to me, I cringe, but that time I did not. I loved it.
That was beautiful.
It was amazing.
Kings, it's not a live video show. It's a Spreaker show. So we just heard your beautiful voice singing, but I got to see the sexual beauty of you bouncing. So
Yeah, he was
JP's broadcasting
we have to let
it
the listeners
too.
know what was going on. He was bouncing on this massive
Thank you
ball.
so much for
And
that. I really do
he was
appreciate
in
it. You're a
tune,
good
and every
guy.
bounce
Favorite.
went in with the sentence. It was pretty.
Nicole,
like how
may
you-
I ask what the fuck you're doing in the camera?
Nicole, did you lose weight?
No,
I
you
see
lost your
bone.
teeth. Where's your
I
teeth?
know
Now
that-
put your teeth
Nicole.
in, baby girl.
Oh, come on. You're embarrassing her.
No, I'm not.
Nicole's
She's
over
fine.
there all looking sexy.
Okay.
Actually, she is looking sexy tonight. Were you
I
talking
know,
to
that's what I'm
Sassy
saying.
tonight?
Nicole, you
What's
losing
going
weight,
on?
girl. What's up?
Might be
She
a
looks
little
nice.
So
Did you
sexy.
put on makeup?
You sexy girl. You sexy.
That's what you were looking at in the
Sexy
camera.
over there.
You were looking at
Okay,
your
I'm
sexy
sorry.
lips.
Back to JP.
Sorry, JP, it's your
day. Happy birthday, JP.
She's trying to do a reading for him.
Oh, here we go. Okay, tarot reading card. JP's tarot. What card is that? It's the Ace of Wands. Go ahead and read it, Nicole.
Bond,
Oh,
Yes.
my ear.
power,
Wow, that's
Power up.
and the Hierophant.
Oh, nice.
And the who?
Okay, now, so what does that mean?
Hierophant.
Yeah, thanks. But what are those
You know as
mean?
much as I do.
Just tell me, is it good,
the
bad,
major
or
arcana.
horrible?
You get
Okay,
your
good.
52
You know what?
card deck from the minor arcana.
I'm sorry, Bathtub Girl's here to help you. She will help you. She knows how to read cards, too. She'll help you along.
No, just Nicole needs some more practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and you can
Yeah,
help her.
that's what Nicole
This
knows
is
that.
the
Yeah.
perfect
But
place
walk her
to
through it.
practice, Nicole, right now.
Yeah, you practice on us. We're your guinea pigs.
You know, when I was in school, this is a true story. I had a typing class. I was in like seventh grade, sixth grade.
I
And
remember typing.
Can you slur that again, please?
know,
I was in second grade.
and
Can you build?
our teacher, if you looked at the keys, you were
about
considered a
Mongan.
Oh, I'm sorry, JP. Can you finish your sentence? It's very long.
So when you looked at the keys, he would move you to the Peaker's typewriter, and I got put at the Peaker's typewriter. And what he did is he changed all the keys around. So when you started typing, if you looked at the keyboard to type, you would fucking type everything wrong. So,
Wow, what a piece
It's
of shit teacher.
oh, he was so fucking mean. It was the most embarrassing You just
Fucking
did not want to sit
type-
at the Peaker typewriter.
Typewriting warrior, you
You
know.
need to go.
Nicole, I'm sorry. Don't you have a reading you were? I'm sorry. I
I
gotta
was
keep
just being
everyone on
patient.
track. We only have so long in this venue. I'm sorry. It's JP's birthday.
Intelligence, adversity, calamity, disgrace, and deception.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
Somebody's trying to take your money.
Wow, someone's trying to take your money, Jewish producer. My, of the tables
Oh, I
turned.
wonder who that could be.
I love you, Nicole. Nicole, you're the best. You're the best.
So what
don't
else? What else do the cards say?
You're better than all the rest.
Nicole's the best.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Cole, you are.
It's whatever.
Whatever, punk.
Nicole, you're doing great, and Angela is here to help you. What do the other cards mean? Someone's trying to take JP's money on his birthday, and then what?
Angela's such a great support.
No, stay off my money.
Nicole, don't you dare
The
lift up your
Hierophant.
shirt. Thank you.
Okay, an elephant. Let's go.
An elephant. Perfect.
The Hierophant.
Oh, hair.
The
okay.
hairy.
hair.
Air for
Hierophant.
Okay.
An air fryer.
And
air for.
Marriage and alliance, captivity and servitude, mercy and goodness, and inspiration to all who serve.
So what does that
It sounds
mean?
like you're going to have a
Mercy
long
and goodness
marriage.
shall follow you all the days of your life.
Oh,
Is
look,
that-
that's sweet.
So what does that mean, Angela? You hearing that?
Yeah,
Nicole?
what?
It's from an Irish blessing. I just made that part up.
Can you repeat it, please?
Well,
Thanks.
we need you to. Do you think this is a fucking game, Angela? Do you think this is a fucking game right now? This Jewish man's
This is
life.
fucking
No, she's not
serious.
doing
everybody.
bad.
This is
She just needs to
serious.
string the cards along to make a story.
No. She's doing.
Yeah.
She's doing
Like
really
a
good.
visual thing.
Yeah, she's
Good
She's
doing
stuff.
doing
really
great.
good.
You're doing great.
Well, I just
Nicole.
said she's doing good.
Well, you're
She
good, but
just
I
needs to
didn't-
string
I don't
Nicole.
know.
the
what- I
cards
don't,
Great.
together to make a story. That's all.
yes, Nicole. I didn't hear
She
what you
must
said.
be
trying.
tired.
I heard
Oh,
something
you're
about
doing
an
the
air fryer.
fucking best you can right now.
What's going on with JP's
Well, yeah,
air
with
fryer?
us
And
talking.
do we need to buy him a
Hey.
new one?
No, I just got a new one. I
And
did.
then
Bought you that, your wife?
No, I bought it.
I have an air
Bitch.
fryer. I've used it once. I use it often. I bought it, bitch.
It's the blue flying.
You know what though? She got one in on you first, JP. She's like, "Who bought you that? Your wife." They're like,
Wife?
She got you good at first. You're like, "Fuck you." It's my
Creation,
birthday.
invention, and enterprise, the powers which result in these principles, beginning, source of birth, family, and origin, the beginning enterprise is according to another source of money, fortune, and inheritance.
What,
What?
does that mean? What does that mean?
Gonna come into money.
Oh hell yeah! You're
something.
gonna win the lottery.
First of all, she started this off by saying someone's
gotta
going to
play
take
it
your money.
first.
So you can get money,
Hey,
someone's going to take
JP.
it. That person's
you
going to
better
be
play
me.
that. What is it? The lottery. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm making something for JP. It's his birthday.
Nice.
I know. I'm so creative tonight. I don't know what happened. I
Scott,
didn't
do you
dream
agree with this
anything.
tarot reading? I agree with it.
I think it's good.
I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
Kings,
I think it's garbled and hard to understand.
can you stop putting that out, Kings?
You know what, Nicole? You read, you pulled my tarot cards the other day, and you said I was going to have a good day, and I did. You did good. You did really good.
See, you did good, Nicole. See, look, have more confidence in yourself.
Yeah, don't. Everyone here messes around. You can't let that get. You mess around too. You're no stranger to this. Okay, read Kings' tarot now.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Hey,
Get that
y'all
ball,
don't fight and
Kings.
argue.
We need you to get that
The
ball,
sexual tension's
bounce on that
intense.
ball, and help her focus. The more energy
Things
you
you
work
look
up,
so happy.
the more energy you work up on that ball bouncing up and down, the better she can read you.
No.
Kings look scared.
I mean, Liz is right on that. That's
I
like
am.
a fact.
Wait, what happened? I missed what you say?
The more energy he works up bouncing on that ball, the easier it is for her to pick up
I
on the
agree.
energy and detect it.
Can you?
It's
can
a
you do that
fucking
for us,
proven
Kings?
science. I hope your Facebook Live is watching this too.
Yeah, I agree. Serious stuff.
Okay, it's up to you, Kings, but if you want an accurate reading, you better get to work on that ball, buddy.
Yeah, you best
Oh,
get
come
to
I mean,
Oh,
it's
that's
only your fucking future at stake.
Yeah.
You think this is a fucking game,
Read
Kings?
somebody else.
This is not a game.
This
This is real life.
ridiculous.
Do you think this is all nimbly pimbly?
This
She's
is
just
real life
pulling a
right now.
card?
Okay.
What if she pulls a death
think
card?
5, 4, 3. I'm gonna shut my camera off.
Nope, you
No,
keep it on.
you
Get on
can't.
the ball now.
Oh, you get on the ball.
That's
There you go. You get on that ball.
There's crap in the neighborhood.
I had to mute my mic too. I'm dying over here. He's getting on his exercise ball. He's bouncing around.
He's good at that, isn't he?
it.
You got good
Oh,
balance.
good. There you go.
Look at
Atta
you.
boy.
You're
Get
great.
that
Tell me
energy
when
worked
to
up.
stop, please.
You just keep bouncing on that.
You bounce on that fucking ball.
Yeah, ride it.
So much joy.
Kings.
Right, deny that. Deny that upside down death card, motherfucker. Yeah.
You picked the best cards
Okay, let's be
bouncing.
quiet so she can do her reading.
Oh, we are. God,
She's
Mom,
looking
can
right
you not
at him.
yell at us?
You're doing good, Kings. You know, I'm a little horny right now.
Beautiful.
But
Tell me
it's
when
okay,
to stop,
JP's birthday,
King.
it's the way it's supposed to
I
be.
got yelled. Oh.
Kings, tell her when to stop.
Hey,
but you
tell me
don't
when to stop.
No, not you stop. You tell her
Yeah,
when
you
she
keep
stops.
bouncing. You just tell her to stop.
You don't stop bouncing, Kings.
She needs to know when to stop shuffling.
That's the first card that flew
Well,
out.
he didn't say it, so we just did. The world card. Upside. It's right side up. That's a
Good.
positive.
That's a good
What
card,
is
King.
that?
Tell me
What
where
is
to
that?
pull from, King.
Okay, Kings, tell her top, middle,
Give her
or
a card.
bottom.
What does that mean?
Say top, middle, or bottom, Kings. Say top.
Middle.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
Noodles.
Noodles. Noodles.
This is great.
Birthday noodles. Don't stop bouncing, Kings. You're gonna fuck this up.
Yeah, Kings, you gotta be serious about this, okay?
This is not a joke. This is not a joke.
Nobody's fucking laughing, Kings. Kings.
He's really enjoying himself on that thing now.
Well, I assume his balls are bouncing
Oh my God.
with inertia.
Assurance and success routes the voyage.
Wait, what card is that?
Imagination. The world.
Oh, you're reading that one. Okay, I got you, girl. Kings, if you stop bouncing again, shit's gonna go down. Thank you.
Lights
Don't
and
stop.
changes of places. So it sounds to me that he's going to be moving somewhere.
Oh, that's because you're moving in with me, Kings.
Moving.
Kings, where you moving?
Better get some SPF 1 million. It's hot in California.
I knew it.
High priestess.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna
Secrets
get
and mysteries and future
pussy.
yet
some high class
unrevealed.
That's
What?
not a
To
high
interest
priestess.
of it. Yeah.
Try again,
Yes.
Nicole. I want
Two of swords.
Nicole. I want you to try again.
I'm sorry.
Isn't
I'm
I couldn't hear you because of my own obnoxiousness.
yeah, it's intense over here.
I'm sorry.
A high priestess.
I'm only kind of sorry, but not really.
Secrets and mysteries. The futures are yet unrevealed.
Someone in
Element
the
of interest. The queen. The querent. Silence.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Their wisdom and science.
Broke back among you.
Something. Go faster.
Trouble now.
Oh, you gotta go faster, Kings.
Kings, you better go faster. So far, she's nailing it, Kings. Yeah, do that with your hands. Yeah, that's right, buddy.
Yeah, you
right.
ride it like that. You ride that pony. Ride it. You ride that fucking pony.
Ride that fucking ball. Yeah, ride that bitch. Get the tarot card reading right
There you
here.
go.
The strength.
What's that?
You hold the Marines, you
That's
know.
a strength
Strength.
card. Strength card. Oh, yeah, shit, son. You're on the exercise
Oh,
ball.
no,
You pull
wait
the
a
strength
minute.
card.
That's
Power,
eight of
energy, and
cups.
action, and courage. Imaginarity.
You see, Kings. That's how much energy you worked up on that ball. She pulled the strength card. You were bouncing like a mile in the fucking air off that shit. She pulled a strength card.
Oh my
Right?
god.
Yeah, I know. And you're gonna move. You're gonna get some high class pussy, and you're strong. And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my turn. Or maybe.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is
Well,
fun.
you're strong.
Are you okay, Kings?
Kings, get
Okay,
in your normal
Kings.
chair. You
Winded.
can get off the ball now.
You have some water to
There's
drink?
Yeah, the exercise ball is one of the most dangerous exercise pieces out there. So I can see why you are winded.
Can you breathe, Kings? Breathe in.
Yeah,
Breathe out.
Lay back in
Water.
that chair. Yeah, drink
Breathe
some
in.
water.
In through your nose, out through
Wow,
your
he got his
mouth.
workout in. You're doing good already for
Okay,
today.
stop,
Good.
Nicole. Stop now.
Sweating for your birthday there, JP.
Yeah,
Did
man,
that
that's
for
like
you.
you're
Stop
ahead
now,
of the game.
Nicole. Pull from the
You
top.
can have 2 breakfasts now.
And look at Nicole. Nicole's working fucking overtime. Man, y'all are amazing friends. I love the internet.
Don't blow it, Kings. Don't eat
Yeah.
all day.
This is probably,
I should
this is
probably
probably
go to
my best
sleep.
show of 2021 so
No,
far.
Angela, you have to stay awake for this.
What is that?
it.
What card is that?
I'm
Is
not
that
sure
cups?
yet.
Eight of cups.
I'm just pulling them.
That's the 8 of cups.
Is that the 8 of cups? Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah. That means I get
Cups.
to have
The
another
8 of
glass of
cups.
wine. Oh, I have to work out tomorrow, too. This is going to kill me.
Top, middle, or bottom, Liz.
Let's do bottom. Bottom, Liz sounds right. Kings is going to
Okay,
sleep.
and last card, please.
Exhausted. Let's do
One out of the middle.
Bottom again.
Oh man.
Do it right.
Kings, you about
Yeah.
to get your card read.
No, these are my cards. JP,
Already-
you
Oh, fuck
alcoholic.
Never mind, King.
Have another glass.
Forget it, King.
Kings, pay attention to my cards. This has everything to do with you and I as a couple.
Yeah, Kings. Pay
Put
attention.
your
Okay,
tongue
babe.
back. Put your tongue
He
back
put
in
his
your mouth.
tongue out there.
Oh my god.
I
I
thought it
saw
was
that.
Scott, you know what's always
The
cracking me up on your
chariot.
profile picture is that you've had the same profile picture for years, yet we've only had 1 year of COVID. And you've been wearing a mask this entire time. It's like you knew something the rest of us never knew. You know?
Liz, are you ready?
So you
Oh,
got
I
the
love
our
air cup in the
generation.
chariot. Did you hear that?
What? No.
Chariot.
Chariots of Fire. That's a great song.
That
That's chariot.
That's a chariot?
No,
That was a...
that's the other card.
Oh, okay. Read me, baby.
That's what-
My nipples are hard
that's
and my
what it
pants
said.
are off. Tell me about these cuts.
This is what it says. It says chariot.
Okay, my nipples are still hard and my pants are off. Read it to me, sweetheart. Tell me
What?
my future.
I'm asking her a question first. Political, is this what I said it was or no?
That's
Actually,
That's a
seven of
seven.
cups. I
Seven of-
apologize.
That's the seven of cups.
Seven
yeah.
of cups.
Sorry,
Which
my
is
bad.
about love. That's not a bad card.
Yeah, don't.
That's good.
You don't have to apologize for anything. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. So
yeah,
don't
it's
apologize.
so good.
Strange and Clarence Vision dictionary
What?
meaning is hold on.
Just
I said strange and Clarence of visions.
I don't know what that means.
Very favors an image of reflection and imagination
What?
through the glass. Basically, you're looking through a glass. And all your dreams might come true. It just depending on what you feel.
I feel horny, so I'm happy now.
Well, Seven of Cups can also mean your dream life. So you probably
Yeah.
have a very active, sexual, sensual dream life.
Anybody
That's
who's
how
ever
I would
listened to this
interpret it.
anybody who's ever
Okay,
listened to
that
this
is
podcast knows that's
the King
true.
of Pentacles.
Yeah.
King of Pentacles.
Nice, and it's upright too. Do you ever get
Yeah.
the upside down
Yes.
card? Nicole, you need to switch up. Well, I guess you don't. I suppose.
Stop speeding, though. You'll get a ticket.
Nicole.
I don't speed. I don't speed. I don't think.
Yes,
I do.
you do.
You know what? I have recently, but normally I don't. But the freeways have been so clear because everyone's at home that I'm like, why not? You know, just open road here, baby. Open road. Cops are busy busting parties. They're not on the freeways looking for speeders.
Now, the King of Pentacles can always mean a cop, policeman, someone in the legal field.
God.
It's a cardinal sign,
Someone
which
in
is
charge, someone dominant, someone like my daddy.
someone that
like-
is very aggressive and dominant. That is true. I believe it's King of Pentacles. What sign is that? Nicole, do you know?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Nicole,
I don't.
Don't you have a guide that came with this deck? There should be a little booklet.
Isn't it on the back of
Well,
the
I don't
box?
think that
There
would
you
be
go.
on the guide.
Right,
Oh, there
right
you go.
there,
Read
right
that.
there. Read that. The
hold on.
upright. Don't tell me about the negative one. Read the upright one.
No, I'm reading it. Just a second. I have to find it.
Can you hurry?
Intelligent aptitudes and sometimes mathematical gifts, attainment of this kind, success in these tasks.
I'm gonna need
Whatever
you
you're
to
going to
explain that
do,
again,
you're
please.
going to succeed in that path.
Nice.
Your work or something.
Nice. That makes me really happy. You know, that makes me really happy, Nicole. Oh hell yeah! The Four of Wands. Is that right?
Yeah,
I'm not wearing my
that's
glasses.
impressive. That guy might move in with you. Be careful.
Which one?
The King of Pentacles.
Oh.
The guy who's involved with the law.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I was just hoping.
You will.
I was dreaming. about it.
Has it-
I hope it's. You know, I hope it's.
Has
Jesus
anybody heard-
Christ. I hope Jesus Christ moves in with me. I have a crush on our Lord.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
that a common thing
Basis
for people to have a
country,
crush?
life, repurpose, concord, and harmony, and
What?
prosperities and peace, perfect work. So basically, you're going to have peace in your life, whatever you choose, or whatever person you choose to work with or live with.
Nice. That was a good reading, Nicole. That's very positive. I like that outcome.
Very.
I think you
I
did.
do
I think you
too.
did very good. Next time, let's try a little harder to think about the negative things that will happen to JP, and let's focus on that.
JP, can you show me your right hand, the palm? I'm just curious.
Who?
Who, me?
You, JP.
You know how many people
Me?
are showing their right hand right now?
I'll look at
except for
yours,
JP?
Nicole, since you're there. Your dominant hand, which is probably your right. So put that up to where
Yeah.
I can see the lines. Is that your right hand?
Yeah.
Well, you do have the
Oh, wait a minute. No, hold on. Sorry.
What's the end? What's
I'm
the
screw it
end?
up.
What does the
Slow
M do?
Very romantic. My goodness.
What's the
What
what
is the
M?
M?
What fucking
Do
M?
I
Do I have
Very
an M?
romantic. I didn't
Where's the
know.
M at?
I'm taking
Wait,
a
where's the
picture
M?
of it. Hold
Wait,
on, I wanna
where's
know
the
about
M?
this. I'm gonna take a picture of
Oh,
my right.
that's just a trade secret. Never mind.
I'm looking for UFOs.
I'm gonna take a picture of my hand. Don't worry about
You're
my
actually
burrito.
really good at cooking. I didn't think
Wait,
that
what
at
is
first.
the M? Where do you find the M? I have an arrow.
And she also is having a lot of memories come back. Do you
Okay, I'm
wake
gonna-
up between 3 and 4? Can I see your other hand too?
I'm putting my
If
my
I can
hand in
reach
main
you,
chat
your
right now.
left
we
hand
get
would be
hand
red.
readings too?
This is my
Oh
right
my
hand. You
goodness.
wanted my right hand, right?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
having
that's-
memories come back in
dominant
your
hand.
dreams.
Okay, I put it in main chat. That's my right hand.
You're a tough person. You've survived quite a bit.
Who are you talking
You
to?
put it in
Nicole,
suggested box.
it looks
put
like
it-
as a
I put it-
child you had some type of immune problem
I put it in the
That's
wrong
not
one.
very.
and you had eye vision problems,
Who?
if I saw correctly. Nicole,
Well, she
I was
has.
looking at her hands.
I mean, we can talk about that. Okay, look at my hand in main chat right now.
6 months
I don't
old, I
see
was
anything.
wearing
It's in-
glasses.
Yeah,
It's in
I was right.
suggested box. And
I took it out of suggest. You know
Oh,
what,
she
JP's not.
already
I'm,
moved it.
I'm
So
celebrating
it's
JP. We're both in the same time zone. This is appropriate. Okay, it's appropriate.
Where did
And that's
JP go to?
Hey, political,
King, you're gonna puke?
JP.
JP left to go.
JP
puke.
left. I need a better
doesn't
picture
drink
of.
a lot.
political Woodstock.
I don't drink a lot. I'm only on like my glass number 1.
Anybody
How
else?
big's the glass?
It's not very
Go
big.
ahead and
I
read
can't. I
me
actually.
again.
I don't drink a lot because I don't like. It's not that I
Okay.
don't like drinking. It's just I don't like being hungover.
The more practice, the better.
And I work out a lot, so it's, you know. Okay.
So
all
you
right.
have no excuse not to drink.
I don't like being hungover.
Okay, shuffle.
It upsets me.
Well,
and
stop.
it hurts a lot.
okay, all right. Well, we don't want you to
And,
get
cut
upset.
into
on
3
JP's
I do.
piles.
birthday.
I get very upset. Okay. Bathtub Girl, I'm posting a second picture of my hand now so I can
Okay.
get your attention. Again, it's in main chat. And I need you to
Okay,
tell
I'll
me
look
about
at it
my
in just
palm.
a second.
Oh,
Can you
well,
pay
that's
attention
just
to us?
rude.
Oh.
Well, no, she's doing me a quick reading.
Oh, no.
sorry.
Oh,
All right,
sorry. My
and
bad.
Just
My
take
bad.
the
Go
top
ahead.
from each pile.
I'll celebrate JP's birthday for him.
No problem. Oh, that's interesting.
It's a nice looking hand, Elizabeth.
Oh, jeez. Knight of Wands.
Upright?
Okay.
Wait, no, that's... Yeah, okay.
Tower.
Nicole, do you
Okay.
ever pull an upside down card? Or are you just that positive of a person?
I did before on somebody.
I like it.
9 of Cups.
9 of Cups.
So
Has
what do you
anybody seen
think
Dream
just
Master tonight?
intuitively?
No. I assume he's sleeping he was up all night last night. I'm sure after his conversations with the people in my chat, he spent the rest of the evening, I quote, coming up on them. You know, he gets
That's
very
weird.
defensive
That
over
was
me.
disgusting.
He gets very defensive over me. He doesn't like when people, dishonor me or Mandy or any of his friends. So, people on my server were...
You were dishonored last night?
He got,
This
he
is
was
powerful.
disrespected so badly last night. Or is it, I can't remember if it was during the day or
all
not.
the friends, they go into voice chat and then they just, annihilate Nicole or they go after whoever they can. And Dennis was there the entire time and he didn't appreciate that. So I'm sure he was coming up on them, quote unquote, for the rest of the evening. And, he's a good friend. Dennis is a good friend. That's what he is. Yeah. He's a protector.
Political Woodstock. I don't know your name. Forgive me. What is your name? I hate calling you by your other name.
That's Angela. How do you...
Okay.
There you go.
They're still new to me.
great.
Nicole's still new. I forget.
I forget
just
she's
been
still
around.
new too. Yeah, you...
There's a meaning of this. Are you expecting
Are you
a
asking
sticker or
me?
something? Yeah, I'm asking you. Are you expecting somebody?
Are you asking me?
Are you expecting somebody?
What's the question?
Are you expecting someone?
I'm not pregnant, if that's what you're asking me.
No, I mean,
Are you
are you
expecting-
expecting a stranger or
Yeah,
somebody to
gonna
come to your
visit you.
house?
Are you expecting someone to come see you?
No.
What card is that?
Yeah,
one?
you are.
Well, you got yourself a...
Well, maybe I am, but
Knight of
not to my
Wands.
knowledge.
Yeah, so that's what that card, she's telling you, that you're not expecting someone, but you should be. Someone's going to come see you that you don't know is coming.
Yes.
Atta girl,
As
Nicole.
long as it's not the cops, I'm cool with it.
No, it ain't the cops.
It might be the cops. You never know in this day and age.
I come
hope
from
you have
a
your
murderous
mask.
family, so you never know.
Angela, just don't have a mask on you. They're not
Angela,
coming near
you're
you.
not getting murdered.
No, I come from a murderous family.
Just
where
don't
they
have a
murder
mask.
people.
Just don't have a mask, and they won't come near you. It's the law.
See a fight.
Pardon?
I had a live
I
show
see a
on.
fight.
Okay.
It's a tower card.
That can usually be a surprise,
I
good
had
or
to pee.
bad.
My bad. I had to pee. I'm like,
Stranger.
Okay.
oh wait, great. Wait, just heard me.
Let me see. You see here. Figuring out your last cup thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Breathe in, breathe out. You got this, girl. Put on some lipstick and tell us what you got going on. And you're their microwave behind you. Just concentrate. Focus. 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 Harder. Broke back moment.
There's going to be, when you have that fight,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be consequences, but they're not going to be against you.
Of course not.
It's going to be a person that attacks you is going to have the consequences on them.
Anybody who
All right.
attacks Angela is attacking me and they will die. I will defend
Sounds like
Angela
they're
with my
fucked is what it
honor.
sounds like to me.
You're going to get a lot of money out of this, whatever happens.
Fuck
with
yeah,
it.
we like fucking money and we like defending our Angela. Fuck you, attacker.
Absolutely. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
We did good. We did good, everyone. Okay,
Okay,
can you
now
read
look
my
at the cat.
palm? What is my palm
What's
telling
getting
you?
cold in here? Well, I'm getting ready to look at it.
It looks like an A to me.
It looks like an A to you.
Yeah, and I don't know what that means.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to comment on it.
You worry too much.
What do you mean I worry too much?
Oh, my gosh.
You should see my left. You want to see my left one?
Sure.
I've had surgery, so this one will really freak you out. Watch this. I'm going to put it against my exercise ball, just for you, Kings. So you can see.
Your ball buddies.
That we are ball buddies.
What, are you going to play with my balls?
Are you going to play with my
Wow.
balls? You want to compete with who has the more fun balls to play with? We can do that. There's my ball, right there in Maine.
That looks like an H.
That's my Harry Potter scar on my left hand.
What's that from?
I had a
Well,
cat.
looking
I
at
had a
this-
cat bite me on that entire hand back in 2005, 2006, and the cat bit through
Excuse
the
me.
knuckle on one of the parts of my finger there, and it infected a vein to my heart, and it almost killed me. I waited like 72 hours not thinking anything was going to happen to go to the hospital,
Oh my gosh.
and so I get to the hospital, and they go, "Hey." Like, we're in, all of a sudden the doctors are all talking, and I wasn't really listening, thinking I was going to get a shot or antibiotics or whatever. And next thing you know,
Oh
they
my
come
God.
in, and I'm in my jeans, and they're like, hey, we're going to give you this morphine. And I go, no, you're not. And I go, no, I'm just here to get shots. They're like, no, you're going into surgery. You're going to surgery right now. So I went to surgery in my jeans and everything, and they were calling my parents. I remember they called my parents and my family. They're like, we need your next of kin, and all this kind of shit, and, I'm going to surgery, and they're calling my mom going, hey, we don't think she's going to make it, the infection's gone to her heart, and all this kind of stuff, and so, what they did there is they had to cut open my hand and pump the infection from my heart through my arm, and, they didn't think I was going to make it, but I did. I'm clearly here,
Well, thank God you did.
Thank God, because,
Now
what
you have
would the world been like without Liz,
We wouldn't be here right now.
We wouldn't
Yeah.
be here right now. Yeah. So I won
And
that
that
one.
is that your dominant hand or non-dominant?
It depends. I kind of use them both for different things. Yeah, I don't
boy.
know. Yeah. It's like I write with my right, but I do a lot more with my left. That's on my left, though. I've had a lot of tragedy with the left hand, because that's the thing, I use it for some other things. So, like, I broke my left hand earlier this year, and in
Did
six
you have a
different-
concussion? Like recently?
No.
You sure? Okay.
No,
I don't have-
I broke my left hand right after the lockdown happened for COVID in 6 different places. And then, because they wouldn't let anybody into the hospital, unless it was life-threatening, they told me I needed to scotch tape my fingers together. They wouldn't give me a cast and wouldn't let me in. So, my hand is probably still broken, like, in a few different places.
The knuckles, yeah.
Yeah,
I
broken
understand.
broken the 2 knuckles, and then on the top of the hand, and then the bottom, and then a few other bones. So I've had a lot of tragedy with that left hand, So
Okay, well, speaking about your right hand, which sounds like you use a little bit more, it looks like, as far as a relationship, you need to find a balance where you're allowed to be independent, but there's still a strong bond. Sometimes men do not like their women to be independent.
no, they sure don't.
And
They do not. Sure.
it shows that being independent, autonomous, is very important to you. Kind of worried about all the worry I see in your hand there, and you have too much dairy in your system.
Well, so for a minute there, I was like, "Oh, I'm calcium deficient because of my left hand being broken, and I had to heal myself."
I'm looking at your right hand.
Yeah, no, I know, but I had so instead of doing dairy recently, I switched it because I'm not a big dairy person, but I'm like, how am I going to get the calcium in to heal my left hand? I have to eat this fucking stringy cheese. But for a minute there, that was like all I was eating. But anyway,
Okay.
I stopped doing that, went back to like my salads and stuff, and then now I just take calcium supplements, but there you go.
Well, that left hand, though. My goodness.
I did a good job healing myself.
You did.
Kind of. It probably has to be rebroken and have surgery, but, whatever.
That's what I gotta do, too. You were very, very romantic in your past.
I'm still
That-
romantic.
The headline is throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, I've heard
You're
that
just
one a
telling
couple
me for a
times.
loop. Wow. This is probably TMI, but did you have a really big affair?
What do you mean?
An affair with 2 men that were married?
No. No.
Okay.
No. Like at
I
the
see
same
something that
time?
crosses
No,
your
I'm just kidding.
headline into your headline, and that almost always means an affair with someone that was committed to another.
No. Not that I know of. I mean,
Okay, but it
they're
may
still
just be
young.
the scarring on your hand then. I mean,
It might be. That is a very Harry Potter looking scar. And then they follow the scar down into that one of my natural hand lines. So,
the lifeline.
well, yeah, I don't know what that means. So.
Well, it goes down into your lifeline is what I'm saying. Where it goes down, that's your lifeline right there. I'll have to look at this a little bit more. I'm going to have to look at this.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I've been told some weird shit about my hands.
A lot of headaches, though, in the past.
Yeah.
Physical headaches, if that is true.
Migraines.
But your hand.
Chronic migraines. And they're not
Do you
the kind...
see that line that curves up? The line that curves up, the top one?
Yeah.
It has this pitting to it. Now, that's supposed to be more about relationships. So when there's pitting, there's almost always like cluster headaches. You know, bad migraines.
They are. They're the kind where if I have one, I have to go to the hospital and they think I'm having a stroke every time. So I have to do stroke tests, but I'm not having a stroke.
Yeah.
And then I have to, like, I can't take, like, normal migraine medication. I have to get, like, serious medication for it. And then I'm out for, like, a day. But I don't get them very often, but they're so severe. They only had a diagnosis for it, I think, I want to say about 5 or 6 years ago. They came out with an official diagnosis for it, because I guess turns out a lot of people have that, to where it's not that you get migraines often, but when you do get them, they are very cluster-like, and they're so severe that, like, they think you're having a stroke the entire time, or something like that. So
Has it gotten better? Because I didn't see it so much in your other hand.
Yeah, it has. It's gotten a lot better over the last, I want to say probably the last 3 or 4 years or so. Especially since I started,
It's still there, but
they still
have they said
happen.
you had any immune issues?
No.
Showing on your heart line on your right hand?
No.
There is a threading there.
As far as I know,
but you went through so much.
Well, COVID too. I guess the only difference I've seen or I've noticed by having COVID was that my breathing isn't the same. But my breathing was already affected by 2016 anyway. So with the fires in California, so it was. But I don't know. Other than that, I don't have any other.
I'm seeing something on your right hand. People that come into your circle around you seem to have addictions of different kinds.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that too.
It's that on your right hand, which means you're probably dealing with it now.
Well, I don't have that, but people around me tend to. Yeah, I suppose.
Well, that's what I'm saying. People with addictions would be attracted to your circle.
Yeah. Well, I don't judge people based on their.
But this was probably in your 20s when it was really bad. The people that are drunks and all the different types of addictions.
It was very heartbreaking.
You had a lot of people around you in your 20s looking at your left hand that had that problem more so than now.
Yeah. I think that's probably pretty accurate, actually. But once again, I've always said I don't judge people based off that, and so
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's a reality.
Yeah, and it will always be a reality because having addictions a very
and you
human
have a hidden talent.
thing.
I didn't know you had this. You're actually good with legal work. I didn't know that about you.
How did you not know?
Your Mount of Apollo. Or Jupiter. I'm sorry, Jupiter is pronounced.
That's hot. That's sexy. Now I feel sexy.
Yeah. But your thumb doesn't have the waistline that most attorneys have. But you're really good in legal matters. Yeah. And you like to take the lead without people realizing that you're leading.
Quite frequently.
Yeah.
I don't like spotlight situations. I like the background person, the background role, to where the person behind the president role, that kind of thing.
And what people don't understand is that you are sensitive to what people say about you. And this may be face to face. Face to face, it's probably true.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't let things bug me.
You have tapered fingers. You have tapered fingers. That's what tells me that. See, these things are good, like if you're selling a car, if you look at somebody's hand and see their temperament. looking at your left hand, they're more tempered, your fingers. So it was probably more of an issue, more so in your past. Especially growing up.
I knew I was going to be a good car salesman. I just never dove into it.
Well, no, I mean, I think if someone wants to sell cars, or something one-on-one, I think it's good to know some palmistry. Some.
No, I mean, you're probably right. I don't know a lot about this stuff. I just have the lines, I just have the lines.
Yeah, but the left hand's throwing me.
Left hand throws everyone. I don't know what that's about.
It's almost like you had an explosion in your life, the disruption.
I don't know. I think it was. Is it ever not an explosion, Beth? I mean, you know.
Like at 19 something big happened.
Oh, I mean, that's when my brother died.
When you were 19?
That was exactly when I was 19. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it threw you for a loop.
Still kind of does some days. Still kind of does.
Well, no, I think that's enough now.
Not so much nowadays. Now it's gotten a little bit better, it's gotten a lot better nowadays. But I mean, back at that time, it would have absolutely thrown me for a loop. So, I can always talk about it.
Of course it did. I'm sure it did. But it just your dominant hand and your non-dominant hand. If you put the hands together, well, especially yours, the lines will be different.
Yeah.
Kind of like a printout. So it all has to do with our energies.
What I also find funny is how relatable some of their actions
Isn't it, Mr. Nicole? Did you just come into my palm reading and start playing clips?
About
Sorry, I thought it was off. I'm sorry.
Well, you missed it.
I apologize.
Good palm reading.
Well, I need to go get my charger for my phone. I'm in the garage, so I'll be back in a few moments.
But that's all right. So what did we learn tonight? We learned tonight that I am very neat and I have a Harry Potter scar in my left hand.
You know what?
What?
I don't have no letters in my left hand, nor in my right.
Right? See that you know what always blew my mind is that I'm right-handed, but my left hand has taken more abuse than anything, which would suggest that I use my right hand more because it's subject. In that case, by like law of averages, it would be more at risk for injury. But I don't because I'm right-handed. So the reason, I burned my left hand the other day and
oh, jeez.
And I broke my left hand, and I had the surgery on my left hand. Like all this shit happens in the left hand, but I'm right-handed. So I mean, that's a very. I've always found that very interesting. So.
Well, I'm right-handed.
Well, now Bathtub Girl knows too much about me, so it's time to kill her. So who wants to go kill Bathtub Girl?
Oh, that's funny.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to kill Bathtub Girl.
Don't tell Sassy about this other server.
No, don't tell Sassy about shit. Sassy's a liar. Why do you...
I'm just saying, don't tell her. Somebody set this up for me.
Don't tell her. Yeah.
Somebody set it up for me.
First of all, doesn't Sassy go by the pronoun him?
Yeah, she, her, him, it.
Okay, then why is
it? That's a charming one.
Okay, he's lying to you. Okay, so we're gonna wait for Angela to come back on here. Angela's better at explaining this than I am. I'm not as sensitive. I'm probably more blunt about this, probably more than I should be. But a trans person, I feel like, if they are female transitioning to a male, then they're going to go by the him pronouns or different pronouns. Mr. Sassy, who claims to be trans from female to male, does not do that. Mr. Sassy still goes by female.
Maybe they have a bunch of stationery that says Mr. Sassy and they don't want to pony up to get new shit. Or
that. What I'm saying is that, whatever, Maybe it's a new transition. Maybe something they're getting used to. All I hope is that you're not like sending them money or buying them things or anything.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So maybe
I swear on that.
It seems very out of character for I know some trans people, and it seems very out of character for a trans person to act like that, which leads me to believe that this person might not be honest as they present themselves to be. Not to mention, people that tend to isolate someone that they're with from their friends usually have alternative motives. Historically, you're around the same age as the rest of us. This shouldn't be a new thing, whether they're trans or not. People that take a person and isolate them from their friends, like there's not really ever good, whether they realize it or not. There's never any good motive behind that, you know. So you got to think about these kind of things, and the reason why we say things about Mr. Sassy and the things that we're seeing happen in these servers. These are all red flags, Nicole. We're all red flags. And we don't say them because we're making fun of you. We're saying them because we don't like him. We don't like Mr. Sassy.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not a matter of making fun of you. It's not coming down on you. It's we don't trust this person.
Oh, no.
Because we like you, we don't trust this person with you.
Yeah.
You get where I'm going there?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
So you can't be mad at us. You can't be like, oh, back off. You're crossing the line. Because as friends of yours, we're not crossing the line. We're actually being good friends by saying something in that manner and, calling this person out. Now, I know that it hurts your feelings because you don't like this person. Things may be going well. I understand that. Best to probably come talk to us about it. And then if you need to deal with your relationship or clarify some things, but... You should be kind of listening. We've been around you enough, and we keep taking you back, even though you treat us all like shit sometimes. We still keep taking you back because we like you. So, that's all we're doing with that. Saying, hey, we don't trust this person. They've historically have a bad pattern of the way they treat you. These things that are red flags aren't the most honest. Don't be mad at me, but we think this person's a piece of shit. And they may or may not be. We may be totally fucking misjudging. All we can judge somebody by is the way that they act and their behavioral patterns and what we've noticed in the world around us as well. So, there you go.
And that's the thing, too, Nicole, just to kind of piggyback on that, is that with this, little group of people, we can bash each other and be absolute dicks, but when an outside source is being terrible to one of us, we stick up for each other. That's why with the Mistress Sassy thing, that's why, when she was saying that we take you back every time, it's because it's true, because to us, you're our friend. That's why earlier when you're like, I thought you were my friend, I'm like, no, because if you don't want to act like my friend, then why should I act like yours? I'm not going to lie to you, and I don't like I'm being. But, it's true. If an outside source comes in and starts bashing one of us, then we all kind of go on the attack. Regardless if we get along or anything within this group. If Kings and I are fighting, fair enough. But if someone on the outside comes in and starts bashing Kings, I'm sticking up for him. All
right.
Yeah. Just like a Debbie Daly. Debbie Daly hates me. She's hated me for fucking years. But at the same time, if Debbie's ever seen, if you go in there to JP's server and you start calling me a bitch, go in there and just start calling me names. She will come running in with a sword and she'll start threatening you. And this is someone who doesn't like me, has publicly went on air and talked about not like, but that's the thing. It's like we're in this community together, and this is it's a different thing. It's a camaraderie thing, and then we still consider we might not like each other, but we do. We do care about each other. We stick up
for each other. Yeah, we care enough. That's why I always go back with how Liz and I both. We didn't like each other for the longest time. We were absolute dicks to each other. But in this other server, when Allison was attacking Liz, I stuck up for Liz because my attitude was, I bash Liz. Who the fuck are you to do that? You don't know her. And that's just kind of how it just is in this group. You
don't bash my man. That's my fucking job. All right? Don't.
But it's just whenever you get your feelings hurt by us, we're like, Nicole, we're fucking with you. This is what we do. Do you have siblings? We honestly do. We are the worst to each other. But if someone else comes in and tries to be anywhere near to a percentage of that,
yeah,
every day is the worst Thanksgiving holiday with your family you've ever had.
Exactly.
in the
And that's
podcast
us,
community.
Yeah, just like, may I tell the story of what happened
Yes,
on
I think.
the
he's
server meeting?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind.
Okay, it's just like Don came in and attacking Scott. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Kings was
You
there.
know? And
Good
Mandy
react on.
stuck up for Scott, you know?
Well, to be fair,
because
I'm quite a
Don-
charming individual. People naturally want to defend me.
That's
so.
true. That's
No,
true.
because Don came in and Don's attitude was, well, I'm your friend. And it's like, yeah, you're my friend. We talk shit and bash each other. But she came in and was harsh on Scott. And Scott's like, I've never fucking talked to you. And Scott doesn't get like that. Scott's very chill. You know, he likes to joke around and everything like that. And if she came at him in a joking manner, I think his reaction would have been a lot different. But because she just started making fun of him and was like, well, I'm doing what you're doing. And it's like, yeah, but I know him. Like, you don't know him.
Came at me some type of way.
Yeah. And that's when I was just like, hold on, Don, you don't fucking do that. Like, I'm sorry. And she's like, well, I'm never around. Well, then come around. Like, you don't just come in and start bashing of something that someone else has said or you feed off of it. And it's no, you don't know them the way that we.
I mean, and this
like,
is
it's a different kind of,
it's
treatment to each.
Exactly, it's a different kind of relationship, and like there are literally archives of a Bathtub Girl and Debbie.
Oh yeah,
everyone, me and Mandy, all archives out there publicly on air, and so you see Angela showing up at Debbie's show tonight. And it's the relationships are much different because they're online and it's just different. So you can't take everything. We'll sit there and I will absolutely talk shit. You'll never. Everyone will though, because people talk shit about me. That's just kind of the way the relationship goes. But it doesn't mean we don't care about you. No, that's not how that goes. It's just kind of the nature of the beast.
And Nicole, like if someone is talking shit about you, that they don't know you the way that we do. Not only are we going to tell you, but we're going to stick up in that process, And
we're going to make fun of you for not listening to us because we're right.
Yeah,
every single time.
that's what we do. Like, yeah, we're going to give you shit about it,
than...
because that's just what we do. But at the end of the day, when someone's fucking you over and neither of us here have ever fucked you over, then that's where it's like, well, damn, like, why are you choosing somebody who's clearly going to constantly lie to you every time? And then, here we are, like, every time, like, just taking you back. And it's, that's why earlier I was just like, no, I'm not giving you an invite. Fuck that. Because you're just going to leave again. It's going to be the whole same old, I can't do that.
Exactly. Like, I was talking earlier. I was like, I bet you she's sending that woman. We were talking about this earlier, and I was like, no. Because if Nicole is sending her money or doing something for her and she's lying to Nicole, and these are the conversations we have when you're not around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To where we're talking, we're talking about you and we're caring about you when you're not around. And so it's not a making fun of you when you're not around, but I'm like, no, if she's sending her money doing something, like I know she's lying to her, and I don't like that. And it's like, okay, well, why do you think she's lying to her? We talk about this kind of shit, but I would expect the same thing to happen to me, to Mandy, to anybody, to Angela, to Debbie, to JP, for years and years and years, this shit has functioned this way, and it's like these are the best, worst friends you could ever have.
Facts.
Right.
And that is true. And like I told you, Nicole, I can be fucking harsh to anybody in here, right? But at the end of the day, if someone else comes in and is trying to do anything to bash any of y'all, I stick up for you, even if I don't get fucking along with you.
I know.
Like with Liz and I were like, we weren't even like friends at all. It was just like, it would be a passing like, oh, hey, Liz is here. It'd be like, oh, hi, everyone, And then Allison called her ugly. And it's even, I always bring that up because even during that time when Liz and I were like, going at each other, I never fucking called her ugly. I'm not going to lie and get somebody and hit them where a lot of people do that kind of shit, But Allison,
What are you laughing about, Kings?
No, it's true. Kings has been around for a long time too. He's
Kings
laughing
has been around for a long time.
Kings has seen the jabs that Mandy and I have taken over. This shit with Mandy and I went on for fucking years.
Yeah,
Mandy.
But at the same time, there was still a level of respect that definitely was put there, and it was like, well,
What about JP?
And fuck JP too. And
Oh, he saw the pictures I put of him and JP. That's
that's the thing. It's like, and everyone kind of takes jabs at each other, but it's like, it's just a different world. And so what we're saying is that when we sit there and we go, hey, we don't think Mr. Sassy has the best intentions in mind, you're gonna always expect shit like that from us if we're not gauging somebody correctly. First of all, this is the internet.
Yeah.
And, secondly, that's what we all do. And no, we're not going to be nice about it because we're not nice people. I mean, you'll find that people are really genuinely nice here to where, if you went into, like, a server and you went, hey, everyone, I'm having a really fucking bad day. I need this. And watch all these heroes pop up that have been calling you fat and ugly for fucking months. They will come to your assistance so fucking fast if something were wrong.
We say it to you, Nicole. That's the thing, because you can say that shit to us. Because are you going to hurt our feelings? No. Are we going to? But are we intentionally trying to hurt yours? No. We're fucking around. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm one of 6 kids. We do this to each other. Like, we troll each other. That's what siblings do. And sadly, we're a weird, dysfunctional, really fucked up kind of family on here. Like, we really are. But at the same time, it's just like, we're not trying to, like, hurt you or physically harm you. We're not, and we don't trust that, because when we see, because we're the outsiders looking in on these people, right? And with that Mistress Sassy, just how weird that was, and how this random attack on Liz and I, all because we were talking shit about, because I guess they're not used to people talking shit about them, because we do that. We talk shit about people because that's what we fucking do. Because what are you going to do back? Talk shit about me? Go ahead. Like, hurt my feelings. Try. But with her, it was just, or with him or her or whatever, it was really weird. And then your attitude, how you were treating us, completely changed. And even though we all talked about it without you being here, it was just like, she's going to do it again. And it's like, we feel bad because it's like, you are our friend. Because if you weren't, trust me, as a group, we all would have cut you off a long time ago. And anytime you try to reach out and talk to any of us, it would be, trust me, that's just how this group is. We're like that. We're very exclusive, but we're very, we're kind of like inviting to outsiders, but we're very exclusive to who actually stays,
Exactly. That's I'm like, oh, you're going to fucking apologize again. And that's why I pointed this out to you the other day. I go, you know what, Nicole, you might not like what I have to say. You might not, because I'm not nice about it. No, I don't sugarcoat shit correctly. And I don't care. I don't even make an effort to sugarcoat shit. I really don't. I don't fucking care. But I go, but at least I'm not fucking lying to you. I'll never fucking lie to your face about shit. And at least you can expect the truth from me, to where, if I'm out there and it seems harsh and I might be hurting someone's feelings, it's because I've noticed something that I think is fucking wrong. And unless I know something different, or I'm showing something different, then I'm gonna fucking call someone out. It has nothing to do with you, but that's the way we defend each other here. You know what I mean? That's the way I defend you. That's how we act. And it comes off as very asshole-ish. And it puts, understandably, it puts pressure on you like it would put pressure on any one of us. But at the same time, it's what that's us showing that we care. And it's just the way that goes,
Because we all actually like each other, even though, if you listen to like old fucking shows, especially with Debbie and Angela, I was telling Angela this yesterday. Whatever, deny it, but fuck off. Anyways, Angela and Debbie, I know they like each other, because if they fucking didn't, they wouldn't stick around. But they do, because they get along, and then they fight, and then they get along. It's just that's what we do. That's how we are. We fight to the point where it's like, fuck you, I'm never talking to you again. I hope you burn in hell. But then it's like we all come back.
I hated her. I completely hated